different question formats. The questions you'll see on the Ubuntu Certified Professional Exam will be in three main formats. The first is pretty standard, a multiple choice question where you get a choice of 4 answers. Here's an example question on the name of the Ubuntu Graphical Installation Program. The answer to this question is Ubiquity. Remember, Woobi is the installer for Ubuntu in a Microsoft Windows system. Precede and Kickstart set up automated answer files for an installation. The second type of question is also fairly well known, where multiple answers are correct. And be aware, there is no partial credit for these types of questions, so you have to get all the answers correct. This example question relates to different Ubuntu releases and requires some knowledge of Ubuntu release history. In this case, the answers are Hardy Heron, Gutsy Gibbon, and Dapper Drake. Feral Fawn is not a codename for an Ubuntu release, at least not yet. If you got this question wrong, the codename you must be thinking of is Feisty Fawn. The third question format can be tricky for many, especially as it tests your understanding of things like the full path to key commands or configuration files. For example, if you see a question looking for the main Samba configuration file, smb.conf may not be enough. The full path to this file on Ubuntu systems is etc/samba/smb.conf. But based on what you see on your exam, read the question carefully. What you put down all depends. Perhaps the question might say the path is not required or not desired. And of course, this all means that spelling counts. For example, if you typed in samba.conf, that would be a wrong answer too. Computer versus paper and pencil tests. Ubuntu Certified Professional Exams, like other Linux Professional Institute exams, are given in 2 different formats. One is computer-based, widely available, and familiar to those who've taken most other standard computer certification exams. The other is paper and pencil-based, familiar to those who've taken standardized exams, such as the Scholastic Aptitude Test. In either case, the exams are closed book. The computer-based exams are given by commercial testing companies, Prometric and View. I include their website URLs here, and the proctors at such locations rarely, if ever, know anything about Linux. On the other hand, the paper and pencil exams are most often found at major events such as Linux World conferences. In a few cases, I've heard them being given by Linux user groups. With a computer-based exam, you're seated at a computer. Yes, the exam is loaded on a Microsoft operating system. Once you click Start or Play or whatever, you're given questions in the different formats that I described in another video. You can click one or more choices as appropriate, or type in answers for those pesky fill-in-the-blank questions. On the other hand, with those paper and pencil exams, there will be a score sheet with ovals or circles, which you'd have to fill in with a number 2 pencil. As the Ubuntu Certified Professional Exam includes fill-in-the-blank questions, that score sheet includes a number of lines which allow you to write in answers as appropriate.